Taylor Swift, right? And she really wants to meet her for the first time because she really likes her music and all that.
Okay.
Which I felt like, you know,
There's a time and
you
place.
just been out 2 weeks, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hold your horses. So on the opposing side, there's a lot of things that is being revealed that is getting her canceled. Number one. Hey guys, welcome back to Human Or Resource. So, we're going to talk about it. Gypsy Rose
Blanchard. The internet is divided about her case. Some people are standing by her regardless and are saying that she is a survivor. Exactly. It's her time to share her story and that she needs to use her platform to change people's lives. Okay.
Interesting.
Mental health.
Okay.
And then other people on social media are saying, oh my God, you are not going to detach yourself from the shared responsibility you had in the ending of your mother's life. Because she is somewhat reinventing herself.
Exactly.
Without the responsibility.
With the help of social media.
Now, that is why people are divided on social media. Now, listen. I've been known
you definitely
about Gypsy Rose, okay? I'm not a true crime fanatic.
Yes, you are.
No,
you are.
There has to be a mental component attached to it.
Sure.
There has to be a good section of the crime that talks about the mental aspect of things.
You guys don't even know her. She's always on her iPad, true crime stories, have some popcorn or a drink. She's like,
Can I ask
watch this story. I'm like, no.
Can I ask a question? A lot of women like watching true crimes. Can I just know why? I just want to know why, so I don't think I'm crazy. But let's go back to the story, which is Gypsy Rose. Now, she was a victim of her mother, Claudine Blanchard, a.k.a. Dee. She was suffering from a mental illness called Munchausen by proxy, which is another form of a child abuse. It is like a child abuse.
Yeah.
In which the caretaker, usually the mother, fake symptoms or sometimes cause real symptoms in order to give the impression that the child is actually sick. So
that's crazy, actually.
Gypsy Rose went through a lot of challenges. She was made to believe that she was suffering from muscular dystrophy, seizures, hearing problems, vision
she had
problems.
several surgeries.
She was made to believe because of muscular dystrophy that she can't walk. That's why she was using a wheelchair. You know, the part of her medical history that got me was when her mother was treating her salivary glands with Botox to stop her from drooling. I'm like, what are you doing?
And not only that, she lost her teeth.
Okay, so you know these Munchausen by proxy cases, right? I've always known about them, especially Gypsy Rose case, but the one that got me the most was Lacey Spears, and unfortunately how she unalived her son, Garnett Spears. You guys should listen to the story.
Yeah, you guys check it out if you want more in depth. Because of YouTube,
we can't say certain things.
Exactly.
I mean, how did you find out Munchausen by proxy?
Listen, the word Munchausen, to be honest, the first time I ever heard about it, was Real Housewife of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Yes, when Lisa Rinna accused, well, she kind of didn't accuse, she kind of said that I heard from other women that you had Munchausen to Yolanda. So, if people who don't know Yolanda, that's Bella Hadid and Gigi Hadid's mother.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's the first time I heard about it. Yeah, so fast forward, okay.
Here we are right now, okay?
Yeah.
Gypsy Rose is a survivor. She's a survivor of her mother. Like I said, the other story before, some people did not make it, unfortunately. But right now, it's taking a new twist on its own. She did come out after serving a bit of time.
Okay. 8 years.
She's at 8 years. She was found guilty on second-degree charges. Her boyfriend at that time, okay, his name was Nicholas. He was the one who got the more serious charge.
Yeah, he got life.
And he was sentenced life.
Yeah.
So here we are right now with Gypsy Rose's case, in which you have two opposing sides. On one side, you have people being completely enamored by her, fascinated by her, curious about her story. And a lot of them are advocates, and they're diminishing responsibility she has on this in this crime.
Yeah, because she's a survivor, right?
She's a survivor. And on the other side, they're noticing that she's reinventing herself. And as a matter of fact, she does have responsibility in this crime. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
You just can't do that.
And ignore the stuff that you have done in the past.
Yeah.
So, you know what? For the side that are for her, we can see that her social media is, especially on TikTok, she has like 9.8 million followers.
That's a lot,
on
yeah.
Instagram. I think it's 8 million. Regardless, collectively, she has 20 million followers.
Yeah.
And they are supporting her. They're also supporting her through, she's going through a lot of media. Right? Interviews.
Right.
She's going on podcasts, and they're kind of ignoring the fact that what she has done in a way, and they're just giving her a positive light. So on the opposing side, there's a lot of things that is being revealed that is getting her canceled. Number one, she's a master manipulator. So on the case of her ex-boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn, okay? So for people who don't know who he is, he was the guy who committed the physical act of the unaliving of her mom, okay? So she had said that
she went on a podcast, right?
She went on a podcast saying that I'm not the capital M, because I can't say that on YouTube.
No, you cannot.
So, so I'm not the capital M. He is. And I did not do the act. So I can't really relate to that part.
Even though it was found that she partaked through providing him the equipment.
Exactly.
And I think even the plotting.
That's true. And in an interview, Nicholas has shared that he pleaded with Gypsy Rose to go to the cops and share her case. However, she refused, and she wanted to continue with the plan. Now, I want to remind people that Nicholas is autistic and he's on the spectrum with a very low IQ.
Wow.
Right?
You know,
plus, let me finish. There's more to this. He has multiple personality disorders.
I remember even in the case, they were urging for diminished capacity because he's somewhat suffering from mental illnesses and therefore shouldn't be held criminally liable.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how that got thrown out. I don't know how that didn't stand trial. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm just going to say this. If Nicholas was a woman and Gypsy Rose was a guy, like, was this outcome would happen?
No.
Would he get full, lifetime in sentence? And for her is second degree? I don't think so.
You guys be honest. What do you think?
Yeah. Because the reality is, Gypsy Rose don't have any mental illness. Now I want to point out another thing, whether you agree with me or not. Young people and children are being exposed to Gypsy Rose, okay? So they're looking at her case and her rise to fame and saying, she got famous by doing that. You know what I mean?
I can do that too.
Yeah. It's very questionable at this point.
Yeah, I completely understand that.
Yeah. And I'm afraid there's going to be other people later on in the line
trying to mimic her.
Exactly. So,
because you know what? We live in a society, in a times right now where everybody is obsessing over getting famous.
And also she talks about how she really wants to meet Taylor Swift, right? And she really wants to meet her for the first time because she really likes her music and all that.
Okay.
Which I felt like, at this,
you just
been out 2 weeks, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hold your horses. And also, and I felt like this was a no-no. Okay. I did not like this whatsoever. She recently posted her cousin on Instagram saying that he's 15, looking for people in his age group to hang out with him. And I'm saying that in...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
People are saying she's pimping out her cousin. Yeah. And a lot of people... Allegedly. And a lot of people went after her for that. So, yeah, it seems like, I feel like at this moment, she needs time off from social media. And the thing is, people don't know social media, especially for somebody who hasn't been on it for a really long time.
It's a blessing and a curse if you think about it.
At the same time, people are just waiting for that moment you screw up and they will drag you down. Yeah. And at this point, her downfall, I'm afraid if it's coming. Okay? Yeah. Listen, in the end of the day, we're not for her and we're not against her.
Yeah. I think her media camp, I think everybody in relation to her
PR,
they might not have all of their best intentions towards her. So I think she needs to reevaluate that. She seems very happy in her marriage, which is
not
fabulous.
only that, I feel like her husband too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why did you not really set her down and say, you know what, let's just for a whole 4 months or 5 months, let's just be in the down low.
Because she just came out, eh?
She just came out.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of eyes on her in the end of the day. Yeah. And I feel like she needs to really focus on,
healing,
her healing,
growing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And starting a brand new chapter. Because I don't think it's safe to go from what she went through and immediately be put back onto the eyes of public. It's not. I don't. Did she go therapy?
I don't know.
Okay.
But she definitely needs it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, the thing is, people don't know. Her mom used to ask for donations, okay, for her child's health and all that. And it seems like right now she is, you know, being paraded, okay, in media, and her PR system are really pushing her to do that. So I feel like she's in different situation, but the same thing.
It's too much.
It's a lot, and she really needs to lay low at this point.
Yeah. Take care of her health.
Of course.
Get better.
Of course. And focus on her marriage. A marriage that she has been in physically for 2 weeks.
So I think here, and my honest opinion about it, like I said, I kind of knew Gypsy Road stories from the beginning before all of this, okay? And I always felt sad and sorry what happened to her. Like a lot of these young kids that will go through domestic housing by proxy. It's such a sad story.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's one of the survivors, okay? And she lives to tell her story, and it'd be nice for people to not take advantage of that, and for herself, because I think she's an intelligent cookie, for her to
She is.
I think for her to set back right now and to just try a different road in life.
Lay low.
Try a different road in life. Yeah.
And you guys, on that point, please subscribe and like this video, and
Bye.
bye now.